live here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
Hey, 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. We've got Derek White, Sam Hauser out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's Shireman in a 2-guard. And for the Warriors, they've got Moses Moody, DeAnthony Melton out there with Green, and it's Santos in at the 4. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Spencer. There's a screen. Melton outside. Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. Clock at 4. From 20 feet. It's hauled in by White. Outside, Brown. Over Moody. Here's Keita. Second chance effort. Launches it. Hauser. And another shot. Santos pulls it in.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Pass to Spencer. Now here's Green. Here's Santos. Here's Spencer. Defended by Brown. Melton outside. 3-pointer. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Brown. Nice D from Moody.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Spencer. Melton outside. Here's Santos. The 3 is up. No good that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
White, the pass to Brown. They set the screen. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched 3s at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Now here's White. 9 points for him in his last game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Hauser, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Sam Hauser. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Santos. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Spencer. Still no points. Right side Green. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton misses. Celtics lead by 4. Brown passes to Queta. Here's Shireman. Outside, Brown. Over Green. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Melton misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Brown looking around. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. BA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Moody on the wing. Tries it from 16. Second chance shot. And it's Green missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. Outside White. Here's Queta. Green covering. Here's Queta. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You take a look at New York. They're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
Seeing where Boston is, they're staying at number 4 in the power rankings, and rightfully so. Easily one of the top teams in the league.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Spencer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Brown. His last outing, he had 24 points. Got a piece of it. Melton with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. They double him with Brown. Pass to Moody. Here's Spencer to the middle. Santos, good. Santos has got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
White looking it over. Fires it. Boston, no good that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Right side Moody. Pass to Spencer. Shot clock at 6. Green, a screen. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Spencer's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And the free throw, no good.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Payton's shot is good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Hauser. And here's Brown for 3. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Payton. Over White. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Warriors lead by 2.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Brown against Payton. Pass to White. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. Brown against Payton. Horford right side. They kick it out to Porzingis. Inside. And he buries his first look.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. In third, the Warriors.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Harper. To the right side. Picked by Vucevic. Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Walsh.
Great look there, getting the ball in close, letting him go to work.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-4 run. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Walsh. And here's Pritchard. From 13, Horford pulls it in. And here's Podziemski. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Horford. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Warriors lead by 4.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pritchard from outside. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors shooting 45% from the field in this first. Outside Payton. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Celtics foul. Jordan Walsh. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.121 left in the first. Porzingis finds Payton. Shoots. Podziemski's shot is good. Here's Pritchard. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Harper, guarded by Payton. Goes up on the baseline. The Warriors pull it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Podziemski. To 3, Porzingis. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 3. To the wing, right side. From deep, Harper. And no good. Good D by Payton. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Pritchard. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Porzingis. That one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Celtics trail by 4. We've got Al Horford. Moses Moody out there with Brandon Podziemski. And it's Spencer in at the 1. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Back to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Here's Gonzalez. Off target from outside. The Warriors shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. They set the pick. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer, defended by Pritchard. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Spencer, no good. The Celtics shooting just 38% for this game so far. White, the pass to Brown. JB off the bounce. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And that one misses. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Pass to Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
These are the little nuances in Brown's game. He has become an elite scorer.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And both free throws good for Brown. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
This is where Horford's agility comes into play. He finds the lane and takes it all the way.
Celtics trail by 4. Pritchard surviving the D. Launches a 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by White. It's Podziemski on the wing. 3-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Spencer. Horford, a screen on White. Tries it from 19. Again, Golden State. So it's Boston now. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Back to Pritchard. And here's White. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to Spencer. To the inside. Here's Horford. Here's Santos. Lets it fly. And he can't get that one. Hauser with it. Now Horford defending. Here's White. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Santos. Back to Podziemski. Outside Moody. Outside Podziemski. Horford, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Podziemski. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Outside White. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Brown. Kept alive by Boston. Queta gets the bucket.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Outside Pajemski. Horford outside. Outside Moody. Pritchard against Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
That's good from Pritchard. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Horford, and it's Melton in for Spencer. Shireman's checked in for Boston. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Warriors trail by 3. It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to Melton. Outside Moody. Three-pointer. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Kick to the outside. Heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Pritchard. Down low. Here's Queta. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Pritchard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Potts gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta, and Walsh is subbed in for Pritchard. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Picked by Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3. That shot missing. Nice D from Moody. And the Warriors shooting around 50% in the game so far.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
He shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. White's got 14 points for the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
He's checked in for Boston. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And so it's Golden State with it. Payton passes to Green. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics with the lead. Now White. He's got 14. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got his second basket of the game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Payton. Deflects the pass. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Green, a screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside White. And there's a pick. Fires from 14. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Payton. Now Melton. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Melton's got his second bucket on the night. Boston leading by 5. Here's White. 18 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. Green with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 7, Kristaps Porzingis. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the winners.
And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. The Celtics second.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Warriors trail by 5. Melton outside to the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Celtics, number 28, Hugo Gonzalez.
Podziemski with it. Coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Now here's Payton. It's a 3-point game. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound Boston. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper, guarded by Payton. Pass to Shireman. Here's Vucevic. Can't cash it in from close range. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Harper. Here's Gonzalez. Melton covers. And Gonzalez gets it to go. Gonzalez has got his first points of the night.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Harper gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the Warriors shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Boston. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Payton. Melton outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Melton's got 7 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Harper. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Back to Pajemski. Pass to Payton.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Walsh. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Melton. He has 7. Yes, it's good. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Gonzalez. On the wing, Hauser. Vucevic, a screen on Horford. Here's Hauser. And that one's long. Now here's Melton. Shot on the wing. No luck on that one. Derek White getting it done for Boston. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Boston Celtics.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
Taking a look here now at Boston, not much movement for them, remaining at the number 4 spot on the list. Cruising along, playing some fantastic basketball.
But you look at the top 4 or 5 teams right now, Shaq, I think they all have a legitimate chance at the title.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.